And if you can't get enough of Belgium's most famous export, then make sure you make a date with ITV3 Monday nights at 8. And tomorrow night, Poirot investigates the case of the double clue. Back to tonight and after the ITV Weekend News, which is next, is the South Bank Show.
Who would have believed it? There I was, just swimming around, and along comes this guy Spielberg. He says, "Would you like to be in a movie?" And I said, "Okay." Before you know it, I was a megastar. I wasn't just a great white. I was the great white. I'm always cast as the bad guy. Sure, made some mistakes, but putting me on trial? I'm not a pop star. So I needed to bite back, do a bit of reality TV. But feeding me Richard E. Grant? I may be a great white, but at least I got some taste.
Sharks on trial.
This thing's gonna eat you alive.
Celebrity shark bait.
It's huge!
Yours, the 30th anniversary. Prepare to stare into the jaws of a killer. Bite Night, coming soon to ITV1.
30 years, and I still got an image problem.
Kendall! I'll fill that face if I see the mouth open again! Get here! Get here!
Bad Lads Army Officer Class, Thursday at 9, ITV1.
This Tuesday, see the champions of Europe.
Liverpool are champions!
As they continue the defense of their title. The Bulgarian champion CSKA Sofia stand between Liverpool and a place in the final 16. But can they qualify? See the champions on Tuesday. Liverpool versus CSKA Sofia, Tuesday at 8, ITV1.
Some ideas evolve. Some ideas break through and change everything. Imagine a V6 engine working in harmony with 2 electric motors, introducing the world's first performance hybrid SUV, the Lexus RX 400h. Our new brainchild.
First, I need to examine the rate, then add a balance transfer rate for 9 months.
Very attractive.
Finally, a huge injection of rewards. There.
I like it.
The Virgin Credit Card. Plastic surgery you have to have. Call 0800 917 9798.
My Big Apple bum.
Big bell thighs. My bum is like a bouncy castle.
My love handles.
My Buddha belly.
Most of us have little bits of our bodies that we don't like. Dove body washes with extra thick, creamy moisturizers will make you feel so good those worries seem to melt away. New Dove body washes with extra skin-loving cream. And now you can win tickets to the Naked Truth Comedy Tour. Just check your pack for details.
Fact. Kitchen grease happens. So does bathroom scum. But now new Dettol Multi-Action 4-in-1 gets rid of grease better than the #1 selling kitchen cleaner. And the top bathroom cleaner can't beat it either. And as it's Dettol, it kills 99.9% of bacteria, leaving your home fresh and clean. New Multi-Action 4-in-1 from Dettol.
Collect fire engines of the world. Faithful metal reproductions of outstanding quality and the history of firefighting vehicles in weekly installments. The first issue includes the Bedford 1939 and an information sheet at a fantastic price.
You know, people think car insurance is boring until... Suddenly, what do you know? It becomes really interesting. But if you're with eSure.com and let them fix it, they'll even give you a free courtesy car to see it through. Not only could you save yourself a bunch of money with esure.com, you'd save yourself a load of trouble, too. That's not boring. I'll tell you what is boring, though. Cats. Esure.com. Car insurance at nicest prices. Come on, give us a click.
New Archer's Via contains less sugar. It's more refreshing, but it means less sugar workers. But thanks to our career refreshment program, we've found them new jobs. Now they're out of the fields and into the community, making life more refreshing than ever before. New Archer's Via. Less sugar, more refreshing.
Love, loss, stalking, spying and missing people. All the themes of Parisian artist Sophie Cowell's work, this South Bank show. Coming up after the ITV Weekend News.
Good evening. There are growing calls tonight for a second inquiry into the shooting of Gian Charles de Menezes and how police reacted to their fatal error. The man at the centre of the storm, Met Police Chief Sir Ian Blair, today has received the backing of Downing Street, but critics have seized on Sir Ian's admission that it was 24 hours before he knew his force had shot an innocent man.
The IPCC inquiry will inevitably confine itself to operational matters, but there are wider issues here. Not least the fact that Sir Ian Blair, the Metropolitan Police Commissioner, was not aware of the fact that the person killed had no connection with terrorism for a period of nearly 24 hours.
Israeli bulldozers have begun demolishing empty houses in the Gaza Strip. 20 of the 21 Jewish settlements have now been evacuated despite acts of defiance. Israeli soldiers are continuing to remove the final groups of residents. One pocket of resistance now remains at Netzarim near the capital. Authorities say that should be cleared by tomorrow. Police searching for an 11-year-old boy who went missing in central Scotland have found a body today. Rory Blackhall disappeared on Thursday morning after he was dropped outside his school in Livingston in West Lothian. Volunteers have helped his family search for him. Police have not yet identified the body, but they have confirmed it's that of a young boy. The catering company involved in the British Airways dispute may be facing financial ruin tonight. Gate Gourmet has effectively lost its legal battle in the High Court to stop mass protests near Heathrow Airport. It claimed the picketing by sacked workers was intimidating staff. The company now faces a battle to save its contract with British Airways.
Well, we didn't actually come to court to try and stop the picketing and the peaceful demonstrators. What we came to court to try and stop was the harassment and intimidation of those employees who want to come and do a good day's work for us and provide a service to our customers.
Prince Charles today led the commemorations marking the defeat of Japan in World War II. The Prince and senior government figures laid wreaths at London's Cenotaph and attended a service of remembrance for those who died in the Far East campaign. Tokyo surrendered 60 years ago after the Allies dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Prince Charles paid tribute to the veterans who suffered in prison camps. Olympic heroine Dame Kelly Holmes ran her last race in Britain tonight, but failed to win due to an ankle injury. Dame Kelly jogged in second last in the 800 metres in Sheffield. She said she was frustrated that injury prevented her from reaching top form. Afterwards, though, the double Olympic gold medalist was able to take a lap of honour, waving her goodbyes to the crowd. And it's goodbye from us too. The news continues on the ITV News channel with more on today's main stories, including calls for a second inquiry into the shooting of Gian Charles de Menezes. But from all the team here, have a very good night.
ITV National Weather, sponsored by Powergen.
Well, did it work? What do you think? Donut.
Hello, good evening. We've seen a day of contrast, clear blue skies and sunshine on the one hand, on the other hand rain in the northwest, and tonight that continues sinking southwards all the while, bringing mist and fog to the hills and coasts of the southwest, but a relatively mild night everywhere. Into our Monday morning, and we see the rainfall into this sort of position, covering a large area of England. Slowly but surely this moves off the scene and settles into a nice bright day for Ireland, Scotland as well as Wales, but certainly a fresher feel to things. Our Met Office wind flow chart shows the reason why we've got this nice weather. High pressure firmly in charge, running through the sequence up until midweek. A storm getting perilously close to Scotland there, and gale force winds attached to that.
Positive energy from PowerGen.
It's lights, camera, action as we go behind the scenes of one of Britain's best loved soaps. Get up close and personal with the folks from the Dales. We also talk to Emmerdale fan and top crooner Tony Christie about his special guest appearance. It's a Tony Christie and Emmerdale special next Monday and Tuesday on GMTV.
Love, loss, stalking and spying. All the theme of Parisian artist Sophie Cowell's work. The South Bank Show. Next.